All right, Joe Cook here with Ellica Morris following the 3-1 loss to JMU here in Gills. A tough loss, but you guys really competed. Took the first set 26-24. 26-24. Speak about how this game has really improved this team.
It's improved us tremendously. We played our level, but we actually played with this team. This is a pretty good team, I'm not going to lie. And we played up. We were right there with them. We beat them one game. We were right there with them for the next games. I really liked this game. It was an eye-opener for us. So.
Most definitely, and you led everybody with 15 kills tonight. It seeing you like you're really aggressive, really showed no fear out there. How good is that to contribute to your team in a game like this?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Knowing that I have my team to back me up, I just go all out, and I just let it rip. And I'm glad that it helps this team out. So. Now,
it's another thing. You're in Gil's gym. I think it rattled JMU a little bit. They didn't know the atmosphere was like that. How was it to play in this type of atmosphere tonight?
Actually, I loved it. Having everybody here, the fans, getting crazy, I loved it. Those are my favorite times of games because you get really hype, you get into the game, and you just go. I loved it. But it's small, but I feel like that brings the team together, fans together. Everybody's just going at it, so I liked it.
And what do you think this game does for your team going down the stretch as you play North Carolina A&T Friday night?
I definitely think it's getting us ready for them because this is a big team once again, and we stayed up with them, so it gives us a major confidence boost for next game, and I just can't wait to go all out for the next game.
Ms. Morris, once again, leading the team in kills. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, here with interim head coach Brandon Duvall. Lost 3-1 to JMU. Hey, they're a talent team with experience. They got at least 10 players that are at least like 6 foot. But, in that first set, you guys didn't care. You guys came out aggressive. You won that first set 26-4. What were you thinking after you got that first set?
When we talk about practice, we play so much in practice. We say next game. We try, as much as it's nice to be excited, and we should. They've earned it. There was a good win for us in the first set. But you got to play 3 out of 5. So as much as it's great to win the first set, you got to follow it up with set 2 and set 3 or set 4 or set 5 if you have to. I think we played a great first match. JMU did a great job making an adjustments on their blocking, and we didn't make any adjustments on our swinging. So we got blocked a lot. And, and the girls played like the first set, they played like they had nothing to lose, which they should, because at this point it's a non-conference match. It's a very talented team. It's a team we should be able to get comfortable with fighting and just going out and, being very physical, and we didn't do that set 2 and 3. So, the girls are disappointed because they know this game could at least have gone 5 with a few things go our way. But for the most part, I told them in the locker room, I'm very proud of them. I think they played very well. And I think, for the fans that we had here tonight, I think that opened up a lot of people's eyes. I've got a lot of compliments saying the team looks great. I'm happy to hear that. But, we just got to keep working. It's a long road. So.
Yeah, speaking of the fans, talk about the atmosphere, getting that first set and it's like raucous crowd here in Gil's Gym. How does it feel, for your team and seeing how they perform in Gil's Gym?
Great. This could be almost considered like we're in a neutral site since we don't play in here that much. But the girls are familiar with this. My office is right around the corner here, so it's not like they don't know this gym. They knew the atmosphere coming in, and we knew the atmosphere would be in our favor. Our students, our fans were here. People from the community, probably the most that we've had in the community in a long time, come in and watch the match, and they were all here for us, and it's great to see. For a great cause too. We're here for being breast cancer awareness. I couldn't be any happier. All things considered, this was a great place to be today.
And in this game, you go down 3-1, but I think the stat that kind of leapt out to me was the errors. You guys correct some of those. It could be a very different outcome tonight.
We in the first set we won the game with 18 kills, so they're I think 12 or they're 15. Second set, we only had 5 kills. Third set, we only had 4 kills. You're not going to win many games when you only have 4 or 5 kills. And we also upped our errors, too. And I'll be honest with you, our ball control we're known for our ball control and our defense. I don't think we played that well tonight in defense. And so we played a little bit uncharacteristic than what we were. Our ball control is, but I got to give JMU credit. They outserved us. Their serving was extremely tough. When our best passers are diving on float serves, it means they're serving pretty well over there. So, if we fix that, then we'll be in 5 sets easily. All we needed was, I think, 1 point in that 4th set. One thing goes our way, and we're in 5, and anything could happen in 5. I don't think JMU came here to play 4 sets, nonetheless 5 sets against us. So, like I said, I think we accomplished something today. But we got to turn around and go back to the drawing board and get ready for A&T on Friday and get ready for the match on Sunday as well.
Yeah, in this game, pretty comparable to UNC Greensboro. I mean, as far as the stat line and everything, how important is it to get this team, when they match that level of intensity like the first set, to go through sets 2 and 3, where it seems like there was a lull, like they have to play every set just as intense as the first one.
Yeah, that's like I said, in practice, when the starting lineup, when the first team wins, we tell them, great, pat yourself on the back, get back on the court and play again. That's just the nature of this game. You've got to win 3 in a row. If you don't, then you got to win the 4th, or you got to win the 5th. I mean, it's a tough game. If you lose focus, when it's exactly what we did. We came out first set on fire, playing our style of volleyball, and then we lost focus in the second set. And JMU came back, made their adjustments, and it's a hard game to build momentum back on if the other team isn't giving it to you. So, it's one of those things where when we get back in the gym, we work on our conditioning, we work on how physical we are at the net, and we play game after game after game, and we force the starting group to constantly be at their best. We got to raise the bar every single day. And today, I'd say at times we were playing the best ball we could possibly play, and at times we played, lack of a better word, horrible. So there was times where they knew they should have been playing better, and they didn't. It's okay. So we just come back and make adjustments, fix our errors, and keep working. We're young. When we have so many freshmen and sophomores on the floor, I'm proud of what they're doing, considering this is their first experience playing Division I volleyball. I think we're doing some good things. I know we're getting better, and as long as we continue to get better, I'll be pleased.
And what this game, what does this do for your team going into the latter part of the year and getting ready for the MEAC?
It's a huge chip on their shoulders. I think they went in the locker room after the last set, and we went in the locker room. I saw people really upset because they knew in deep down inside that they could have won this match. They knew, without putting that kind of pressure on them, they knew this could be a match that we could have won, and it would have been huge for this program. For Norfolk State in general, for Norfolk State volleyball, beating a team like JMU would have been great for us, and they knew that. So they put a chip on their shoulder, and anybody else that stands in our way for the rest of the year, they're just not going to let that happen. This team hates disappointment. They've gotten extremely competitive, and that's the way I like it. That's my style of volleyball, and that makes me the happiest coach I can possibly be, because they are playing my style of volleyball. So.
All right, MEAC contenders and foes, look out. Spartans really putting things together here. You can catch them here Friday night in Gill's Gym against North Carolina A&T. For more information on NSU Volleyball, as always, NSUSpartans.com.